Joining us now is Claudia Tornquist. She's the CEO of Dunnedin Ventures. Great to see you, Claudia.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about your main projects in BC and Arizona. We'll focus on the BC off the top because you have some drilling results recently.
Yep. We have a portfolio of 3 copper porphyry projects, and one of them, MPD in southern BC, we have just had drill results. Maybe before I touch on the results, quickly, all 3 of our projects, one Trapper up in the Golden Triangle, the next one Mojave in Arizona, and MPD in southern BC, our most advanced projects. They are all porphyry projects, so big size potential. They're all 100% owned, and they are all advanced explorations, so all have already historic drilling, not greenfield. And as you said, we've just drilled our first project, the MPD project in southern BC. That's a project that's located just 3 hours drive from Vancouver in a producing copper trend, very close to 2 of Canada's largest copper mines, Copper Mountain and Highland Valley, and very accessible. And we did there a small initial drill program in November, 1,800 meters, 3 holes, and with the 3rd hole we had a great discovery hole. And yeah, last week we came out with the results. We're very happy with them.
So Claudia, there are a lot of companies here, as you know, they're telling their stories. How is Dunnedin's story different, do you think?
What's interesting about us, we are a discovery story, and our result at MPD, that's sort of a first step where we discovered a high-grade zone and had a really, really good intercept that obviously is now a great platform for further drilling. What our investors want from us are discoveries, and MPD and our other projects are all projects that have real size potential. So if we hit, it'll be can be a big winner, and that's really what we are about.
And so can investors this year in 2020 expect more of the same, more discoveries, more news flow like that?
Definitely. The initial success at MPD, we had a drill hole with over 100 meters of 0.68% copper equivalent. So discovered for the first time high-grade zones in this porphyry system, in a large porphyry system, and that really kicked the door wide open. We will follow up this initial program now with a larger program, and so there will be more drilling and a lot more news flow to come. And we have second on our list our Mojave project, which is a very similar opportunity to MPD, very accessible, very good infrastructure, and very cost effective to explore. It's ready to be drilled, and that's another card that we can play, and that has discovery potential and potentially good news for our shareholders.
That's great, Claudia. And one thing I wanted to mention as well is that you have an interesting history in the sector, formerly a general manager of Rio Tinto, also a former executive vice president of business development, Sandstorm Gold. Fascinating history, you know your stuff, and your company's interesting. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, Claudia Tornquist, CEO of Dunnedin Ventures.